Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today I am going to be working on the gift shop once again for the zoo. And as you can see, we've got loads of villagers and stuff running around the zoo. We're not even open. I still have no idea how these guys get in here, but they somehow made their way into the zoo, and apparently an iron golems followed them in as well. But over here is the gift shop that I started working on last episode. As you can see, I've got the brick walls finished, and I've got the polished basalt for the outside kind of border. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for the roof. This is kind of like an expensive block, but I do have a block of netherite here for the roof. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this. This is kind of like a test to kind of see, but this is a possibility for a block that I can use. But let's kind of look at some of the other blocks that I could do for the roof, because I'm kind of going with like the stone kind of theme, and I've also got to figure out what I'm going to do for the floor as well, which I'm thinking about for the floor, maybe doing one of the polished stones for kind of like a tile kind of theme. So we're going to have to figure out which one of those I'm going to use. But I need to do the roof. So if I were to do wood, because I was thinking about maybe possibly doing like a wood roof, and then, or we could do bricks. I don't know. Let's see. The problem with the wood is it doesn't really blend in with the other stuff that we're using because it's all stone, and it's kind of like a darker color. Like this at least goes with like the darker color up there. It also will make it slightly darker in the room because it's such a dark color. But over here, the wood, it doesn't really fit in with the whole darker theme. Unless we use like a darker wood, we could use like spruce wood. I don't know if I'm going to go with dark oak. I think that might be too dark. But I just got to find a block that would probably go good with the stone. Because I don't really want to use another stone. I want to use something other than stone. We could do wool, but I don't think wool's going to look very good. Maybe concrete. I guess we could try concrete. With everything else in here is concrete, so we could always go back to that. Or we could use some of the black stone. Because one of these polished blocks here is probably what I'm going to use for the floor. I don't think we're going to use black stone. I'm thinking maybe andesite or dorite. Probably not granite. I think it's probably between one of these that I'm going to use for the floor. But for the roof, let's see. Is this, that's dark oak, isn't it? Yeah, it's dark oak. I need the spruce wood. So let's go ahead and get rid of, we'll go ahead and get rid of that. And we're going to use some spruce wood and see how this looks. Because the spruce and the bricks might go pretty well together. So let me go ahead and break away all this and see what this looks like with the bricks and the wood. So there's that. Let's go ahead and fill in this section here. So I think I'm going to stick with the wood. So let me go ahead and get rid of all of this here. So let's get rid of, oh, not all that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put this back. There we go. And now I have to get rid of this as well. So let me go ahead and get rid of the wood on this side. Unless I kind of do a pattern. If I were to do like a combination of like both the woods, I wonder if that would look good. We're just gonna stick with one for now. I think should be the best. And then I'll work on figuring out what we're gonna do for the floor. Probably gonna have to clear out all the dirt though before I get a floor block picked out. So let's go ahead and fill in this entire roof. Apparently the villager's still staying in the building. Okay, he just left. There's nothing even in the gift shop, and the villagers are already coming in. There's actually nothing in the zoo. I don't know how they keep getting in here, because the doors aren't even open. Unless they can open trap doors, I don't know how they keep getting in here, because the doors or the gates that I have are trap doors. And unless villagers can somehow open trapdoors now, I don't know how they keep getting in here. And these slimes just keep getting launched by his iron golem. I'm just trying to build this roof, and I could just see slimes flying all over the place over there. So there's the roof finished. Apparently this iron golem just took out all the slimes. And I want to see, can I get these guys out? No, I didn't want to trade with you. I want to get you out. No, the pig. Why are you pushing him in? I'm trying to get them out. Okay, I don't know how to get them out. We're going to go ahead and close that. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. It's apparently this guy. Yeah, so it is very dark. So I think what I want to do first is I want to get a lighting system. So let's find the lamps. I think they're down here somewhere. Here they are. Redstone lamps. And then let's get rid of... Should I put window? Oh, I already have windows, though. So let me go ahead and get rid of the door because I think we already have the doors figured out. So I do have some windows over here that kind of let in light. But it doesn't do enough to do the entire building. So let's figure out where we're going to put these. So probably I'm going to do like 6 block lamps. So we're going to do that. So I got to figure out where the best spot to do this is, where they'll all be even with each other. So if I do it like this, so there's 2 blocks in between there and 2 blocks over here, right? Yeah. So this needs to get removed. So now they're even. Now we just need to figure out where we're going to put the next one. We're going to go 2 blocks like this. And we're going to do that. That's not going to work. Because we need at least 1 there. And then this needs to block it off there. And then, let's see. Okay, get rid of this. If I were to just do these, I don't know if these 4 lights are going to be enough. But if we're going to have them even, this is going to be the best way to do it. Let's see if this is enough light. If I go and put all these lamps in there, I'm going to have to get some redstone to activate them. But at least it'll give us some light, hopefully. I might need to put, like, maybe we could do one like this. I guess I could put one there. Would be good. It doesn't really match up with the other ones, but if I moved them over one, maybe we could do one in the middle. Because if this were to move over one, this would be 1, 2, and then a block here. And then if this were to move over one, that would give us at least 2 blocks in between both of them if I were to do that. So we'll see what it looks like with this. If not, then we'll move them over. So let me go and get some redstone and activate these and see how much light we have. Here we go. Redstone, and we need a redstone torch. I can get rid of the dark oak, I think. So if we go and put the redstone torch like right here in the middle, we can use the redstone to activate basically all of these. So we'll go ahead and just activate all of these redstone lamps with this one torch. There we go. So now let's go see what it looks like inside. Everyone's over at the door. Here, let me see if I can let these guys out. Because they keep coming over here, but they don't leave. Okay, one got out. Well, he's almost out. The pig wants to leave. Hey, can we get you guys out of here? Okay, let's get this guy closed. There we go. He's now out, hopefully. Can we get this guy out? There we go. Good job, pig. Get him out of here. Perfect. Now it's just you. If we can get this guy out, then we've successfully gotten rid of all the villagers. There we go. Oh, great. We're so close. Yes. Now just stay out there. And I want to make sure this guy's out there as well. There we go. All the villagers have been successfully removed. Good. You can be let back in when we're open. So, in here, we have a decent amount of light. I had a feeling this middle bit would be a little bit dark. I don't know if it's dark enough for stuff to spawn, but I think it's dark enough for us to add another light in. So let's go up to the roof. I'm gonna adjust the lights by 1 block. I didn't want to break that one. There we go. Get rid of that, or not get rid of it, but place that. And then over here, I'm gonna add another layer of lamps and get rid of these lamps here. And then I'll have to change the redstone a little bit. But we can get another set of lights. So let's go ahead and put the wood back here. Put the wood back over here. There we go. So we've powered up all of the lights. And it is now bright enough in here, I think, for stuff not to spawn. And I think they're all kind of like in the right area. They seem to be pretty close to being in the right area. So now what I need to do is I need to clear out this entire floor and replace it with one of the blocks. So let me go ahead and clear out this one little section here, just so we can kind of test which block. I have 2 blocks picked out. I've got, oh wait, did I pass them? It's the polished diorite and the polished andesite, the 2 that I kind of want to use for this. So we'll go ahead and get rid of these, because I'm hoping I'm not going to break any more walls. But I want to just quickly test. So this one will definitely blend in with the walls. This one is a whiter block, so it's going to stand out more. I guess, what if I did like a pattern? I don't know if I have enough room to do this, but if I were to do kind of like squares, I can. I do actually have enough room. If I were to do like both of these in like a pattern like this, or we just do squares, I wonder if this would look good. And then over here, we'll like alternate it and do the andesite here, and then the diorite will go on the other one. I think that'll work. Problem is, I don't really know if it'll link up with this side. So let's go ahead and test it. So if we do 3 there, it's not. Of course not. Well, we can move the wall back 1. Let's see. What is it? Well, actually, is that going to mess with the light? That's going to mess with the lighting. Okay, well, we can either move the wall back or change the pattern. What's behind here? Oh, yeah, it's this. So we can't... Why are you guys in there? Great. So there's apparently slime in there. That's fun. Well, that's not really a problem for right now. So if I were to do this, if I were to make a new pattern, I think I wanna stick with this pattern. So let me go ahead and get rid of the rest of this grass, and then I'm gonna fill in the floor with the pattern that I have now, and then at some point I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with this back block. Alright, so I filled in the floor, and for the back bit I kind of just like continued on with the pattern, but I only did like 1 block of it. So I don't really know if I'm going to keep it like this, but the other thing that I did think about is I could do the same pattern, but on a 1 block scale. So right here we've got like 3x3 squares. If I were to just do it like 1 block, so it'd be like that block, and then around it would be like those 2 there, and then over here we would put like some more of the white ones, and I would just do it like that, because that would work. Or I could leave it as like these big squares, and I could also maybe do it as like 2 block squares, like if I were to get rid of this and have as like smaller squares. I don't know if that'll help link it up or not, but this pattern can basically be changed in any different type of like block combination. But I think the best one that would probably work is probably the 1 block scale, because at least I know it will connect over here. I don't really know about the 2 block one, but I could probably test it at some point. But I need to do this door right here. So I think for the door, I'm just gonna do that pattern there. And I now need to pick up the door. Oh, great. I didn't get the door. Where did that go? It's in here. So let me go ahead and get rid of... We'll go ahead and get rid of the redstone. Put the door back, and then get my redstone back. There we go. So we've got that. And so now we've got the doors. Why are you here? How did you get back in? How are you guys getting in here? How did you get in there? Wait, is he inside the slime? Okay, no, he's behind it. I thought he was inside the slime for a second, but apparently not. That's good. I don't want my villagers getting stuck inside of my builds. That would not be good. But over here is basically the... Wait, is that in the right spot? Oh, yeah, it is. For some reason, from over here, I looked at it, and it seemed like it wasn't in line with those ones, but it is. So this is basically what the inside of the gift shop is going to look like. I may change this pattern, but it's always going to be these 2 blocks. If I change them to be like smaller, like squares, or not, but I'm going to use these 2 blocks as the floor. I think is pretty good. But what I'm going to do next episode is work on doing the interior stuff. So I'm probably going to put like a checkout counter, like maybe like right here would be a good spot to put a checkout counter. And then we could put like shelving units like over here for some shelves. I could put another one here. I guess we could put them on like each square. I don't really want like one blocking the window. Like what I could do is I could put like a display case like right here in front of the window, so you can actually like see some of the items. Could be a possibility. Or we just get rid of this and we just put like the shelves back over here. Like if I were to do a shelf here and then give like a 2-block gap, they're not going to be like exactly on the squares unless I move this one over here, put this one on this square, and then do another shelf like over here. I guess that would work. Problem is that one would block there, so let's get rid of that. I'll work on this next episode, figuring out where I'm going to put everything. But at least we've got kind of like the look of the building is complete, which is good. Oh, great, I broke the block. I was hoping I wasn't going to break that. I'll fix that later. But this is basically it for today's episode. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.